This is Scratch Video 3, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use some of the graphic effects in Scratch. So let's create a new project, and the first thing we do as usual is give it a name. So I'm going to call this one Changing Faces. We don't want the cat for this one, so I'm going to get rid of the cat, and we're going to add a sprite that's already in Scratch. So choose a sprite. I'm going to click people to narrow it down to people. You can choose whatever one you want. I'm going to go for Casey up here. So I want 6 of these. So instead of adding 6 sprites one at a time, you can just right click here and go to duplicate. So I've done that 6 times. Okay, I'm going to tidy up a little bit. So I want the first Casey to spin round when the mouse touches it. So make sure you've selected the first Casey and go over to Events and bring over when green flag clicked. Then we want it to forever spin round if the mouse pointer's touching it. So I'm going to go to Control, grab a forever, stick an if inside it, and then go to Sensing and touching mouse pointer. So if the mouse pointer touches this Casey sprite, whatever's in here will get carried out by the computer. So I'm going to go to Motion, turn 15 degrees, and press green flag and see what happens. So Casey spins round very quickly. If I want to slow that down, I'll change this number to 5. See what that looks like. That's much better. It would be nice if when I press green flag, Casey reset so the sprite was facing the right way up. So to do that, I'm going to choose point in direction 90 and stick it in between when green flag clicked and forever. So now when the green flag is clicked, this Casey sprite will point in direction 90 and then it will run this code. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, we're going to do something similar with Casey 2, but instead of having to create all this code again, I'm going to click on the code and drag it onto Casey 2. So now when I click on Casey 2, that sprite already has all this code. With Casey 2, I'm going to change one of the graphic effects, so I don't need point in direction 90 anymore. So if you detach the forever part, drag that over here to get rid of it, you can reattach it, and we're going to get rid of turn 5 degrees as well. I'm going to go to looks and change color effect by 25, but for this one I think I want a mosaic effect to happen. 25 is quite a big number, so if I go over here to pick random 1 to 10, instead of it always being change effect by 25, the computer will choose a random number between 1 and 10. So if I click green flag and see what happens to Casey 2, you probably need to move the mouse to make it happen. But you get a mosaic effect. When you press stop, it resets back to the way it was. So Casey 3, similar code. I'm going to click and drag onto Casey 3, and now Casey 3 has all the same code. I'm going to change mosaic effect to fisheye, and then I'm going to drag the code onto Casey 4, change Casey 4 to, oops, not that one, pixelate, drag all the code onto Casey 5, change Casey 5 to ghost, and drag all the code onto Casey 6 and change Casey 6 to whirl. So now when I press green flag, this one should spin round, this one should mosaic, this one should fisheye, this one should pixelate, this one should ghost, and this one should whirl. Now I think the ghost one happened quite quickly, so if you want to slow any of them down, I'm going to go to Casey 5, I'm going to go to Control and wait 1 second, put it after change ghost effect. I'm going to change this to 0.1 seconds, so now when I run, the ghost happens a lot slower.